All right, welcome back. We are back live. I guess that didn't take too long, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. We had another quick schedule for our playoffs. So I said, yep, I'll cast that one too. We're getting right into another playoff match, best of five. Right now, we're watching no.max ended fifth seed versus Bald and Bold ended 12. Disaster didn't qualify, so he moved up to 11. Bald and Bold, 65%, 26 games, no.max 68-41. I'll give them the ready to go. And we are getting into another best of five series playoffs dual division. We just watched Call Me to Fish, Bot Trader beat JD Mintz, sweeped him 3-0. Now we're watching Ball and Vold versus no.max. The winner will play Call Me to Fish, Bot Trader, who we just watched. So this is fun. See if they started. They are full and they are going to start in just a second. So sorry, I guess I ended the stream, crashed everybody out. Hope you guys all make it back in. The hell is going on outside my house, bro? Am I getting robbed? We might be getting robbed. Hold on. My cats are fighting, and we might be getting robbed, and they still haven't started the match, so we're good anyway. You go back there. Okay, come on. Nope, they still haven't started. Okay. Sorry guys, give me just a minute. Let them start this. Not getting robbed, by the way. We're good. Don't worry. Still saying the full. Give another all clear. Okay, we're gonna post this here. Go back to this. There we go. We are in. Good luck, good luck. Max is picking first. 694. It goes. Although 5910 is not too bad. 8510 is strong. 659. Greetings from Bosnia. That's right. Max is picking first, and this is going to be another best of five series. So we might be in it here for the long haul. Decides the 9-5-10 first. Wow, that's very interesting. Points down. Wow. I could not imagine leaving this 649, to be honest. That is tough. Does Max see something we don't? 649, 6511, or even 649, 843, 649, 9510 even. I cannot imagine leaving that 649 as first, to be honest. That seems pretty brave. Bald Bull takes the 6-4-9 first with the 11-5-6. Points right and right. Yeah, that's definitely feeling dangerous. I guess the 9-5-10. But see, Max doesn't start with any sixes or eights, but it is completely just like paired 9-5-10. We'll see how this goes. Good luck, have fun. They're definitely racing for this spot here. The 8-4-5, the 8-4-3. Ball has 10 cards here. He's going to have to do something. He did start with the road. Wonder if he commits. Decides to buy a dev. Passes. What's up, Sean? Max rolled an 11, though. That's the second wood that Bald is going to need for this road settle. Rolls a 12. Does he have it? Passes. What is he waiting for? The 4, I guess? 4 not rolled? Oh, 4 rolled. Doesn't he have the road settle? Oh, 6 hasn't? No, he got it. Yeah, he's definitely got the road settle in hand. I wonder why Bald is not deciding to... Oh, he bought a dev. Sorry. Now he's waiting for another 4. Yeah, my bad. He did buy the dev. He needs a 4. Ported all the brick for the wheat that he spent. Yeah, it does road settle the 8-4-3. Yeah, that's looking strong. 8-4-3 settled. Max does find the first city, though, in the 9-5-10, and it is a shared 9. So with a paired 9 that Max has, this definitely could be strong here. I wonder what Max is going to focus first. Like 10-3-11? Does he go 8-10? Ten three 11 looks like. I think that's probably the right play. Get a little bit of space out here. 8-4-3 pretty big. Sheep port maybe eventually. Max does 7 out, though. That is devastating if you're Max me. Discards mostly mostly wheat, a brick, and a sheep, but does still have a double dev. Wow, with able to throw 5 cards and still double dev. That is pretty strong. Raw rolled a 4, but it's blocked. That's a bummer for him. Max rolled a 5. Maybe Max was right here. He took the 9-5-10 first. I kind of didn't see it, but looks like he did. He does have 3 down devs here. Passes. Rolls a 10, though. 10 into 9. 5, 10, 9. Wow, look at that. The rolls were 5, 10, 9. That's just all that he has. 5, 10, 9. That's actually insane. Big sequence for him right there. He citied and settled, too. That's crazy. Bald rolls a 7, though. We'll see if Max has a knight. He's got 3 devs. Bald does buy a dev. Ooh, no knight from Max? Wow, that's a little bit... That's rough. 3 devs, no knight from Max. And a 10 was blocked. Does roll a 7, though. Puts it on the 4. Does Bald have a knight? Looks like not. I actually played Bald and Bold live. It was a league game, I think. And he does mono 2E right there. So Bald's been on the channel before. Max me might have been on the channel before. They're both strong players. Another one, Agron. We could have streamed your match, Agron, but this dude played at 3 a.m. or something. That's okay. Maybe we'll get your next one. All right. Bald's at 10 cards. Ports brick for a wheat, buys a dev. Max rolls a 5. He's at 13 cards. Yeah, no worries, Agron. Maybe we'll get your next one. Maybe I'll meet you in the finals. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he did play blurry. Is he Australian? I know he's like opposite time zone as us. I don't know exactly where he is, but I get it. No worries. I'll catch you in the finals. How about that? Max buys a dev. Bald rolls a 4 again, and it's blocked. Yeah, that's rough. That's Bald's only wheat right now. He can't get on that 9. Rolls a 6, though, into an 11. Big 5 for Max. Bald's at 10. Sparrow's prediction back was funny. Yeah. Sparrow was hoping on the sub, first of all, to get in. Bald drops a road and pass. You can't find that settle. Big 10 for Max. 5 into a 10 with the row builder. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here she come. Oh, no. Road settles. 6, 11, 12. Still has 10 cards. Maybe Max is just much smarter than me, picking the 5, 9, 10 as first. You never would have seen me picking this 5, 9, 10 as first. Maybe Max is smarter than me. Oh, his actual prediction. I'd have to go back and look. I can't remember what his actual prediction was. But didn't he have you winning? Max pulls another knight, blocks it on the 4. Yeah, and now since he got this all the way the road settled, the 9 is just not available for Bald here anymore. He's stuck on this single wheat the whole time. Definitely looking rough here for Bald. Blocks another 4. Big 9 for Max. Yeah, Max played this really well. Really, really well. That's so tough. I never would have left this 496. I just couldn't do that. He did. He had the wherewithal. Take 5, 9, 10, 5, 9, 10, coming back. Even still, though, I mean, 6, 4, 9, 6, 5, 11. That is a strong setup. Couple early rolls, though. Max, Max. Oh, yeah, right. He had me and you in the finals. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a fun finals. We could both stream it. Oh, big mono. Max mono's 5 wheat. Buys once. Looks like Bald's giving in a little bit. GG's in the chat. Max probably just has to play this out, get his points down. We're going to game 2 pretty soon. Rolls another 5. Max rolls a 7, puts it on the 4. He does have the brick port, but that's like his only advantage right now, Bald. He needs to basically, yeah, like come back on devs and just hold it. Not sure if he's going to have the production to do it, though. He does take back Army right there, actually, though. Max does match him. Puts it back on the 4. Road settles. Probably looking back. Probably Max is looking to take back Army. Big 11. Bald has a mono or something. He might still actually have a little bit of space here. Max rolls a 3, ports a lot for a dev. Another 5. Plays the dev to win the game. GG's. Good luck next. 15-6. Max took it out pretty good there. Yeah, that's crazy. 9, 5, 10 first, bro. What a move. 9, 5, 10 first. Came out swinging. I just don't see a world where I would not take the 9, 4, 6 as first. Because I'd be looking at the 6, 5, 11, 9, 5, 10, or 9, 5, 10 coming back. I get one of those spots. And I'm happy with any of those with the 9, 4, 6. What a move, Max. GG's. Good luck next. Where are they going to give me this link? Here it is. We're going to game 2. Max is picking first. Best out of 5 here for the playoffs. 9-5-6. Absolutely smacks. 8-10-5. 8-10-4. All right. Does Max really not take the 9-4-6 this time? Does he do something else again? You're looking for like wood sheep on the way back. 8-10-4, 8-3-10, 9-3-6. Yeah, come on. It's got to be the 9-5-6, right? Right? Okay. All right. At least we're on the same page as this one. He could have found something funny again. 9-5-6, right? What is Bald going to respond with on this? 8-10-4 down, 8-3-4. That feels pretty bad because Max is just going to have a better setup than that. 3-9-6, 8-3-4. Interesting. Ooh, and points left. He's going to point towards all the brick. He's only going to be on the single wheat here. I might have pointed up. Maybe you might get the 10-8-5. Bald says good luck. What does Max take here? I mean, 8-10-4 could work, but you're going to only be on the single wheat. I hate that usually. 11-3-10 is a little bit low production, but it sets you up for the 8-10-5. Maybe. Actually, I like this too, because if you get 11-3-10, 8-10-5 into a wheat port. Okay, not going to do that though. I like this as well, 8-10-4. They're definitely racing for these spots here. I guess Bald is kind of wanting both the 11-4-9 and 6-3-11, and he's probably not going to get both. Whichever one he gets, Max is going to get the other, or the other way around. Whichever one Max takes first, Bald probably gets the other. Because this road is racing both of these settlements, actually. Interestingly. They're kind of like split all the way across the board, but this one settle is racing both of them. So we'll see who takes what first. Yeah, this was always 5-6-9. If Max could have found something else with this, I would give him a lot of props. Bald puts it on the 11. Interesting. Makes me think he might be going for the 6-3-11 first. Rolls a 9. Max has 11 cards. Does he have the road settle? I haven't been tracking. Wonder if he does have the road settle, which if he's thinking about which one he wants, or if he doesn't and he's thinking about how to manage his hand. Looks like he doesn't. He bought a dev. Does have the road settle though on the 5-4-11. Bald has 10 cards now. I gotta imagine he's pretty close. He does have his as well, 6-3-11. This was an interesting contention point. Max was able to choose first, and he did choose the 5-4-11 instead of the 6-11-3. I think that probably is smart. It doubles up your wheat. You're going to have the ore anyway. I think I like that. Yeah, doubling up the wheat. Pointed up on the 8-4-3. Yeah, definitely. Pointed up on the 8-4-3 into the 10-8-5. I think so as well. Max gets the first city on the 9-5-6. That's strong, but Bald double pops there. Max rolls an 8. Bald says GG. Shouldn't say stuff like that because now I'm almost positive Bald pulled 2 VPs right there. Bald pulled 2 victory points. That's why he said GG. He didn't get any utility, no knights. That's a little bit telling, I'd think. I say. He does buy another dev though. Blocks the 5. Max plays his last knight. Puts it on the 8. Rolls a 7. On the 3, I guess that's interesting because he does have the 6. But Bald does play a knight. Puts it back on the 5. Rolls a 7 though. He's gonna have to take it off the 5. Puts it on the 4 instead. I probably would have done the 9. He's got the ore anyway. Max double pops. Bald buys once. And Max does show a knight here now. Puts it on the 8 and blocks an 8. What a block. Settles on the 3, or settles on the 11, 9, 10. That's definitely strong. Bald does buy a knight. Puts it on the 5. Rolled an 11. Yeah, Max is always going to have a ton of ore here. Max rolled a 7, though. That's definitely great for him. Puts it on the 8. He's able to buy a dev. Rolls an 11. No more knights for Bald. He's got those 2 victory points. Yeah, why are we table talking? Not so much table talking. He just called out the GG though, and you kind of know what that means. Like he bought 2 devs and then immediately said GG. Like that to me just screams that you bought 2 victory points. And like, you know what I mean? All that's 3 down devs though is at 9 cards. Max is already at 8 points though. All plays a row builder. Does secure the A10-5. That's good because Max was kind of threatening that. Rolls a 6 though. Max 13 cards here. Extends 2 roads, so cutting off Bald's full connect. Probably smart because Max will always have his full connect. And also this would be a second wheat, so I kind of like this coming out here. Max does buy a dev. Blocks a 6. Rolls an 8. 10 cards here. Bald buys a dev and pass, and Max did avoid the 7. Another row builder for Max. Wow, into this 6-2, 3-1. That's a good play as well, I think. But here's the problem with this play is Ball just rolled a 7, and now your wheat's blocked again. You could have settled on this wheat and would have had the wheat available, but now the wheat's blocked again. Guess it doesn't matter. Max is a knight. He moves out anyway. He's got the 3-1 with all the ore, so he's probably good no matter what. Ball does have 4 down devs, though. 2 of them are VPs, we think. Bald Road settles, starting to give up on a road path a little bit. Not fully. He still could connect and kind of come down like this, still get to 14, or even come like this. Max rolls a 7, though, puts it on the 4. Steals a card, ports his ore for the wheat to buy a dev. No knights from Bald. 8 into 9. Ports for the settle. Max is looking pretty good here. Big Dewey. Big Dewey. Big 5 for that matter as well. 10 cards. He might be very close to win. Probably looking for City. Wonder how many VPs he has. We know Bald has 2. He might even have 4. Puts a road down, setting up the road settles. Rolls a 4. Yeah, big turn here. He's got City in hand, but he decides to triple pop instead. That's interesting. I think Bald's got a lot of VPs. Maybe I think City might be better. Triple pop is never bad. Obviously, he's going to lock down Army for sure. But you might have been able to just City and get your points. Yeah, there it is anyway. GG's. 15-8. Bald did have 3 victory points. Bit of a rough one. Max almost double produced him. 659 was just very strong. Very strong. We're going to game 3. And you know what? This could be crazy. Oops, I'm blocking the lobby. Oops. Our game 3, or I'm sorry, our first match that we watched earlier today, Bot Trader versus Call Me the Fish. Bot Trader. Wait, was that what it is? I'm tripping. That is. Bot Trader is Call Me the Fish. Bot Trader versus JD. Bot Trader swept JD 3-0, and now Max might have the chance to sweep Bald here. 3-0. Oh, did he not realize it's best of 5? Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope Bald didn't dip out here. It is best of 5. Give him a minute to get back in here. Yep, Max is looking for the next sweep. I think Ball and Bold thought it was a best of five, a best of three. Oh no. Our season matches are best of three. Kind of dipped there after 2-0. Oh no. Oh no. We should have reminded him. What can we look at here? This is how the season ended. Squash took number 1 seed, did take it from Bricked Up. 2140 ELO, 76% win percentage, 38 matches. I ended here at 3. 2025, 74, 35 matches. Not too bad. If you guys are interested in the league, it's free to join. You can send me a message on Discord. I can send you the info how to join. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy watching the league matches. There'll definitely be more. There's Bald. Okay, he's coming back. Don't worry. Give him a minute to get back. Okay, yeah. All right. Yep. So I ended third seed. Definitely not too bad. I like that. I was aiming for like 2 through 5. I didn't think I was going to get number 1. I did have a chance. I actually wasn't too far off, but I was aiming for like 2 through 5. I got number 3, so I'm happy with that. This is how the bracket lined up. I'm playing Hard Jade on first. He has the Journey, and the winner of our match will play Itez versus Stephen Dave, the winner of that match. I have so many Collins tabs open. These are the 2 games. Okay. Wonder if. Yeah, also, I don't know why my Discord notifications are showing. They used to not show. I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah, bro. 5-9-10 as first is just crazy to me still. I mean, I know even after watching what happened and how it played out, obviously it was a really good game, but I just don't see a world where I don't take 9-4-6 as first. Look at the ore 2-12. Like, yeah, 9-5-10 is going to be there as well. Guess that's why it's just not as strong as I want it to be. Hmm. Yeah. Max is smarter than me, I guess. I would have seen that 9-5-9-4-6 and I just wouldn't have been able to look away. Clean plays, though. Clean plays. Health with the city as well, too. Probably definitely smart because they're sharing the 9. Okay, these guys are getting in. All right, here we are. This is game 3. Best out of 5. Bald is needing to win this to stay alive, and Max is going first again. This is this. Oh, yeah. First 2 Des VPs. Yeah, I knew it just from what he said. Max has won first every game, I think. Takes a 6-5-11. Probably a little bit smart because look at the wheat 11-2-3-4. Like 9-5-6 is the production, but the wheat is definitely a little bit light. So getting on touch of wheat first might be the right play. Bald's going to have something to respond. What do we see here? 396, 310, 8 left. 396, 310, 8. Max is looking for maybe the 10-5-4. Let's see. Although this might have been smart to get a little bit of wheat, but what is Max going to look for? I guess 10-9-4, 396, either one of those. Max is looking for the clean sweep here, the 3-0. Ball does a 10-9-11, 5-4-11. Ooh, very interesting. Definitely starting pretty low production here. No sixes or eights. But we'll see how this goes. Max does the 396. He's on double sixes here. Lots of ore, not a lot of wheat. They both started with a road. If I was bald, you might think about protecting this. Maybe they both want the plow on each other, but they both are looking at all this wheat to get on, knowing that they're on very little wheat. They both want to be on this 3 and 4 here. I'd probably watch if I was bald. I'd probably watch Max's rolls. If he gets a 3 or a 6, I might protect this so he doesn't double plow. And Max might have been thinking the same thing. They did roll a 10, so the double plow might have been a question. But they're each going to take their spots, play a nice clean game. 8-3-10 for bald and 6-3 6-3-11 for Max. Bald's thinking about something though. He did port all of his ore for a wheat there and passed. They're both on the 5-9. They're both going to be on a lot of ore here. Ore port might actually come into play. They're both kind of going towards it. 7 back to back. Bald's thinking again here. 6 cards. Does settle. I wonder if he was thinking to hold for maybe the road settle on the 8-3-4. Max is definitely going to find that settle pretty soon as well. Also rolls a 7. Can put it on bald now. Puts it on the 3. Very interesting. Blocks the 3. What a block. Blocks. Yeah, good block. And Max does put the extra road. He does want the 4. I think that might be pretty smart. And then that kind of sets up Orport pretty good too. This one extra road here. 11 gives him the wheat. He has 10 cards. Buys a Devon, passes, rolls an 8. Another 11. He has wheat for sure. Bald might actually be pretty close to a city here. He does city on that 5-10-4. Max rolled a 6. He's got 11 cards. Ports all of his ore for the wood. Does get the settle. Now, Max being on almost all the wheat besides just the 2. I think he is going to find his city pretty soon here as well. Bald ports his wood for a wheat and passes with it. 11 rolls and knows his city immediately. Bald rolls a 7, puts it on the 6. Max might have a knight. Ooh, does find put his city on though as well. Max puts it on the 10 sheep. Probably smart. Rolls a 9. Yeah, these 4s are going to be nice when they hit because they both get wheat on the 11 and the 3. But the 4 for Max is definitely going to be nice for him. I wonder if either one of them are going to start to think about connecting through here. They probably both want to get more settles down first, get production going, but somebody is going to plow through here, and whoever does gets road. It looks like Bald was thinking about that first. Does take the plow fully to the 8-4-3. I think that's probably pretty smart. So Bald will most likely keep road this entire game. 5 into 6. Max has 11 cards. Drops a road. Definitely going towards the ore port with that. Bald rolls a 7, though, puts it on the 6, buys a death. Max has a knight ready to go, puts it back on a 10. Ball did buy a knight. We'll see if Max is last as a knight. Looks like not. Rolls a 9. Buys a dev. 2 does hit. Reggie's on it. 6 is blocked. Big 5s. Ball here at 11 cards. Ports it for 1 dev. Ooh, and a big 7 out from Max. Big 7 out from Max. That's absolutely massive. I think Bald's actually looking pretty good here. This ore port is going to be massive, though. This ore port and the double with 4, this is a really big settle spot here, for sure. Doubles up to 4, get you the ore port. Bald ports 4 ore for a sheep. Max rolls a 4. Passes. Bald is porting so much stuff. He ports again for just 1 brick. He's 4-1ing a lot, but might be worth it. Does play the Robil to get a 3-1 active. Max rolls a 7. He's going to have to take it off the 10. Puts it on the other 10. City, 693. That's pretty good. Rolls a 5. I wonder if this 3-1 is better than just settling the 843. Gets you on your second sheep. 3-1 is definitely nice. But it'll be nice for Bald once he's on this 843. The 10 block won't hurt as much. Bald rolls a 7. Puts it back on the 6. Ports again for a dev. No knight from Max. 6 is blocked. Ports all of his ore for the settle. Is on this ore port now, though. Doubled up 4. Citied up on both of his ore. This is definitely going to allow Max to catch up a lot here. Eight, 10, 3, 6, 9, 3 for second. 8, 10, 3, 6, 9, 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at, I think. 8, 10, 3, 6, 9, 3. But Bald is kind of making it work here with what he chose. Roll the 6 and it's blocked again. Max does find another 7, but Bald has devs now. Do we have a knight? Max does have 10 cards. Ports it for a dev. Knight does come through from Bald, puts it back on the 6, rolls a 3. Does get the settle on the 8. I think that's really smart and really good for him. Being on that 8 really helps. Makes the 10 block much less effective. Now Max doesn't even really, he's not even sure where to put it. Does put it back on the 10 for now. Rolls a 7 though. Puts it on the other 10. Max puts down a road. What's up, Isaac, in the chat? Isaac did pretty good in the season as well. Only problem is he didn't meet requirements, the 4-player requirements. I know it sucks. You have to play at least 5 4-players. Do you think you're going to try and maybe play your 5-4 player this season, Isaac, so you can play next season playoffs if you make it again? Or we just give up on that? Ball does double pop there. That's pretty strong. Max might be able to fight Road here a little bit too. I mean, Ball, he might force Ball to get to 15 all the way. Ball plays a knight, puts it on the 6, buys another dev. He might be able to get army here too. Buys another dev. Ports his ore to do it. Max uses the knight, puts it on the 10. Rolls a 6. Passes though. Ball's showing more knights. Back up. Ooh, on the 5 this time actually, but rolls a 7. Goes to the 6. Ports all of his stuff for a wheat. Max does not play a knight. but he was at 0. No, okay, yeah. He uses Year of Plenty for 2 wheat, buys once, ports to buy the second. They're both definitely fighting to 7 knights here now. Big 10 on block 10. Bald does play the knight to get ahead in the army race. And ports again, or buys again. No knight for Max? 4 non-knights now? Plays a road, barely to take road. Settles on the 3-1. Oh, wow. This is definitely an interesting game here. 4 is blocked. That sucks. Max could, it sucks for Max, at least. Max could have 3 victory points, be at 13, but Bald might take back road here pretty soon. Buys a dev first. Buys another dev, doesn't take back road. He's going to need 2 roads to take it back. Another 4 rolls. Maybe he needs the 10. Max could be at 13, but only 2 cards. It's probably not too much of an issue right now. Big 10s. There it is. Big 10s. Got to take back road here. He's got at least 2 roads. He might have the 3rd. 6 down devs is crazy. Does connect. Takes road. Showing 11. 6 down devs. This road is in Mono's 3 brick to get the road settle. Set the win. Sheep or Weeport. Oh, okay. Just the roads. Didn't have the settle. Max buys again, though. Big 9. Bald ports it for the settle. That's GG. That's Bald's first win for this matchup, and we are not getting swept today. No, sir. We are not getting swept. We're going to game 4. We might get a reverse sweep, but not the original sweep, the clean sweep. GG's. That was really well played by Bald there. 6-5-11 went first. Maybe it shouldn't have. I'm not sure. He did do the 5-4-10, 9, 10, 11 as first. And I always hate starting on no 6s, no 8s. But he did play it pretty well. All right, game 4. Here we go. Looks like Max chose immediately 6-9-3 down very quickly. And 4 out of 4 games, Max is choosing first here. This is crazy. Max went first every game so far. What's Bald going to have to respond here? 8, 5, 10, 9, 10, 11. We know he's not scared to start low. That's not even too bad. What does Max want? Max wants the 9, 5, 10. Honestly, 8, 4, 5 is pretty good too, getting into the sheep there. There's a lot of wheat though. 10, 5, 8, or 8, 5, 10 might just be better. Bald does it 8, 3, 10 with the 4, 5, 8. Paired 8s here, pointing down into the 9, 4, 11. That seems pretty good. Max takes the 10, 5, 9 down. That's what Max wanted anyway. So good luck. We'll see how this goes. Max is on the strong ore, but it's going to be the obvious block here for Bald. 6, 3, 11, 9, 4, 11. Road path. Bald could definitely pull this out here. I wonder if Max is going to focus the 5, 6, 11 first. What Max wants to take is a road settle, but honestly, Bald probably goes the 9, 4, 11 anyway. Maybe he does 9. Maybe he does the 5, 6, 11 just for the space first. Nah, not even. He wants the 9, 4, 11. That's just the better spot for him. Max is at 10 cards, though. He's probably going to have to commit. Wow, road settles on the 6-2. That's very interesting. 6 rolled, though, so there it is. See, it's not necessarily bad, but it's definitely risky, because if a 7 rolls before the 6 hits, that's just so rough. But if the 6 hits before the 7 does a couple times, that's just so good. So that's definitely a high risk, high reward type of thing. But he got 2 6s off before 7, 3 6s off before 7 even came. So he definitely is getting his reward out of that. Probably now focuses the 5, 6, 11 if you're max. He does have 10 cards, but it's mostly ore. Does have the ore port though. Mono's 3 wheats. Oh man. Oh no. Probably city here. Because you don't want more focus on here. Probably city here road materials. Buys a dev instead. Okay, buys a dev in cities. Yeah, 5, 9, 10. That's a big early mono. Rolls a 3. Yeah, that's a huge early mono. Another 3. Bald has 11 cards here. Max has 10. He's going to have to try and avoid the 7. Wonder if you do road settle this if you're bald. Settles a 3-11. That's going to be his ore, so it's good. If he has the road settle, though, maybe he does take it, but not going to happen. Max does find the road settle first. 5, 6, 11. And buys a dev. Bald buys twice. Not a lot of 7s early, but it is on this 6. Max didn't play night. Bald is thinking about something here. Wonder if he's got the other mono already. Passes on 9. He's at 10 now. He's going to have to avoid the 7. 11 rolls. That's fine. Might start be thinking about his path too. What port is he going to want? This 3-1 could actually be pretty good. Just the road settle. City's on the 8-4-5 for now. This probably the 3-1 could be good. Maybe the sheep port. Well, probably not. You don't even have a ton of sheep. Wheat port possibly. Max rolls a 3 and interestingly blocks the 7. I might have done like the 8. I'm sorry, the 3. Blocks the 3. I might have done the 8, but 3 is good block too, especially if it hits. Didn't really matter though. Bald had a knight, puts it on the 6. Oh, Bald full plows. Oh no. Oh no. This is starting to feel like game 5. This is starting to feel like game 5 territory. Bald was ready to leave after the second. Rolls an 8. Every 8 is just big. Rolls a 6. Every 6 is just big for Max. Bald's at 10 cards. Maybe now you start to go weak port. Or just focus connect. That's fine too. Even maybe 2-5 into like 3-1 down here, like long ways connect, maybe possibly. But Max does find his next city on the 693. That is a massive city, and this is exactly why. 6, 6, 10. Max is at 15 cards. 6, 6, 10. And Max is at 15 cards here. Starting to go to wood port. He does have a lot of wood, especially once he cities this next. 2 roads and a dev. He should have bought the dev first and then drop 2 roads. Because what if you buy the road builder? You know, definitely should have bought the dev first and then commit the 2 roads. But Max or Bald rolls a 9. Lots of cards for Max. Those paired 9s. Bald plays the road builder, does secure the wheat port on the 8-10. I think that wheat port will come in handy for Bald here. Buys a dev. Huge non-70 out right there with Max needing to avoid that 7. He was at 15 cards. He ports for the settle, still buys a dev and passes. There's the 7 that he avoided. Bald puts it on the 6. Max has got 4 down devs, though, now probably ready to go. Does play knight, puts it on the 3, rolls an 11. Big 8 here, though, but Bald is settlement out. He's got 5 settlements down. He needs to city before he can put down another one. So his only port to gonna help him city is going to be this wheat port. He needs the wheat for the city anyway, so that could be a little bit backfire. Maybe the 3-1 would have been better. He can port the brick. He does pour all the brick for a wheat, buys a dev with it, though. Max plays the other road builder. 6, 11, 12. Interesting. He is on the wood port. Get him the little bit, and the ore port for that matter too. Get him the little bit of extra ore. Sixes are just massive now for Max. Absolutely massive. They're basically paired because he's got the double six and it's on the wood port. Ports for a dev. Bald rules a 3, Max a 5. Max has definitely got strong production here now. Does City the 6-5-11, and yeah, that's just absolutely massive. He's got like 2 road settles available, 9-12 and the 6. Big production. He doesn't even have army yet. He's going to be at 11 with army. Although Bald's got 15 cards, definitely still in this here, but he has to port all of it for the city. He did have a year of plenty. That helps a lot. Ports 4 roads, though, for 2 wheat. 4 wood, 4 brick. Ports 4 roads for 2 wheat. Does he not have the city? He's just thinking about where he wants it. You have the wheat port, maybe 4-9-11. He double popped. Oh wow. He ported all that and used his yop and then just double popped. That's very interesting. I think Bald needed to city there. Maybe he wants to fight army, but probably doesn't get it. You have 5 settlements down. I think you needed to city. Maybe he didn't have the city, that's why. But definitely rough. He calls out GG in the chat. Max has got 10 cards. Probably has a knight ready to go for army. Cities. 12 cards here for Bald. Does he have any type of chance? Bald needs to win this to stay alive. He does port for the city and connects. Not going to let the risky road steal. Quick roll and pass from Max there. 8 into 9, though. Max has got a ton of cards again. Bald drops a road. Not much else to do for him. Big 3 block. Absolutely massive 3 block. Max is still buying devs here. Interesting. He does have 4 cities down. He can't city anymore. He does port for another dev. Does play a knight to get his army. 5 down devs and at 13 points. That's crazy. He might have 1 victory point, but he doesn't have 2. He's probably just looking to road settle, I'd say. Uses another knight, puts it back on the 4. Ports again for a dev. Bald rolls a 7. I think he should just be porting for the road settle, to be honest. I think you have it. I guess maybe he doesn't have 1 victory point. If he doesn't even have 1, maybe he does still need to keep buying to try and at least get 1. Bald uses a knight, though. They're just going back and forth with the knights now. Rolls a 5. Max's production is just massive, though, and both of his ports are just better. Blocks a 4. That's absolutely crushing. Bald rolls an 8. Extends his road. Doesn't really matter too much, probably. 10 for Max. Like, extending doesn't matter, I mean. But Bald still might be in this, bro. I mean, he's got 3 VPs. He's at 13. They could be at tied 13 right now. Bald could definitely still possibly be in this. Oh my, Max doesn't even have a victory point. He's showing 14, 3 down devs. Jesus, bro. Maybe Bald is in this. 3 VPs. He's got an open settle. Settle and then road settle. Is it possible for Bald here? Max has only 2 cards. This could still be. Oh, big 12, though. Big 12 for Max. If Bald has 3 VPs. Oh, he passed on 10. Oh, that's rough. 6 rolls. Probably doesn't matter. But Max does need to road settle, though. That's the thing. He got 4 cities down. He needs to road settle to get his last point or buy a dev. Or buy a victory point. That's probably why he was fishing. He was looking for the 1. Mono's 4 brick, though. Yeah. Puts it down. Bald says good luck next. GG's in the chat. Max puts it down. The series went 3-1. Bald and Bold fought very hard, but Max prevailed. 15-13. 136 to 107. Ball did play pretty good, I think. But Max was able to clutch it out and did 3-1. GG's. And that is going to make it this into this. Now it's no.max versus Bot Trader. We just watched Call Me to Fish. They are going to fight it out in the quarters to go on to the semis. Agron is waiting on the other side. Bricked Up already won his. I got to play Jadon in a couple matches, ready to go. All right, this playoffs is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and stream more matches for sure. Still unsure if I'm going to stream my match while I play it, because I might want to just play and focus on the game. Maybe somebody else can stream it, but we will see. It's not even scheduled yet, so we'll see. Okay, but yep, I'm going to call it there. GG's. Thanks for coming out and watching. Sorry, I kind of ended the stream and then came back for it. Didn't know another match was going to come, but thank you guys, everybody who came back. If you guys are interested in the 1v1 league, message me on Discord and I can give you the info. For now, thanks for watching and good luck next.